This is KTVO's Good Morning Heartland.
Good morning. It's now time for our movie review and our entertainment segment. And this morning we're talking about family movie, The Croods.
That's right, The Croods in 3D. Actually, a really great family movie.
Okay.
Not really a date movie.
Okay.
More of an entire family kind of movie. If you're looking for a movie out there that you can take your kids, your parents to, and the thing about it is the reason behind that is it's like everybody's going to relate to it that has brothers, sisters, mom, dads, everything like that. If you've ever been on a long road trip or something like that, or moved even together, you're really going to familiarize with this movie. They do a great job, and this is going to sound surprising, they do a great job with the voice acting. You've got Nicolas Cage, Emma Watson, Ryan Reynolds, are just some of the names.
Oh, okay.
And I have to say, this is the first Nicolas Cage movie I can actually watch and appreciate, because up until this point, they've always tried putting Nicolas Cage on camera, and it's never really worked.
Yeah.
The reason they do succeed with this is they leave just his voice, and we don't have to see Nicolas Cage's terrible acting. But they do a great job with the voice. They do a great job. It's amazing how much animation has changed since we were kids, since previous generations were kids, and this movie really quantifies just how far animation has come since the 80s and the 70s. So altogether, a great movie, especially in 3D. It's pretty amazing. Now, I had the pleasure of taking my niece and nephew to this movie just to see exactly what kids would think of it, and they loved it. Great storyline behind it. Altogether, just a good, wholesome movie. No bad parts. No all right, I don't want to take anybody from this age under. I really suggest it for any age. It's got good comedy. Parents are going to get some of it. Children. It's got a good spread.
Which I'm really surprised, because honestly, when I would see the previews, I'd be like, that's a movie I would not want to see. But
Sure.
you're saying the total opposite.
Yeah, and it's not, like I said, it's not something like you and Matt would want to go to.
Right, but I'm just saying when we do rent, because we rent those kind of movies.
Yeah, you do, but I mean, there's plenty of other movies out there like two adults would want to go see right now, but definitely one for the family, for the kids. Like I said, though, it's not an adult movie that it's like, hey, let's go see The Croods, just you and me.
Yeah.
It's not a date movie.
So out of 5 stars?
I'm going to give it 4.
4?
Like I said last week, it's hard to give a comedy animation anything above 3 stars, but I think this is something, I'd say something we've needed in the movie theaters for a while.
What about Asher and Naomi? What did they give it?
I think they gave it a 5 each because they were oohing and ahhing the whole time over the 3Ds and laughing. So.
Yeah.
And my niece Ayami's favorite part was they have that sloth that sits around his belt and it goes dun dun dun. So the whole time we walked home, she was
I love
screaming that out there.
So does that mean that you're going to carry her around and she's just going to go dun dun dun?
Well, she always does that.
Okay.
Every time I enter her room.
All right. Well, thanks so much. The Croods, you give it 4 stars.
That's
Your niece
right.
and nephew give it 5 stars.
That's right.
We'll be right back.